Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can set up Flutter on your system. Also, I'm going to show you how to create and run Flutter application using Android. So let's start the video. So guys, before starting actual video, let me just tell you what are the things required for running your Flutter application. So guys, for running Flutter application, you require what? Flutter SDK. Okay, so after downloading Flutter application, we will be setting the path of Flutter in environmental variable. That is the second step. After that, we will be downloading what? Android Studio, and then in Android Studio, we will be downloading command line tools. Okay, and after that in Android Studio, we will be downloading SDK. So these are the steps which we are going to follow. So guys, you have to watch my video till end without missing any of the steps. Otherwise, your application will not run. Guys, so let's start the video. So guys, you can open any of your favorite browser and simply search for Flutter SDK. And herein guys, you can see the official website docs.flutter.dev. You need to just click on this install Flutter link. So guys, it will redirect you to this page. Guys, in this install Flutter page, just scroll down. Here we have option install with VS Code, install manually. So I'm going to click on this install manually button. And now guys, it will redirect me to this page. Here it will show different platforms. Depending on your platform, you can select. I'm selecting Windows platform. So guys, it will show me this part, and here we have what? Install and set up Flutter. And you can see we have a button where it is written Flutter Windows and version and stable.zip. So it is a zip file. So we are going to download this zip file. So guys, let me click on this button and you can see the download has been started. The file size is in GB. It is going to take a time. So please wait for it. So guys, the download of this zip file is done. Now I'm going to simply extract this zip file. Guys, now I'm going to download location of this file and simply I'm just extracting this file. So here I have extract all button. I'm selecting that. So it's showing me this path. It will be extracted in this path, but I don't want this path. So I'm just changing. I'm making C:/Flutter. So my extraction will be done in C:/Flutter, and once extraction is done, it will take me to that folder. So guys, here the extraction has been started. Since the file is in GB, it is going to take time. So please wait for it. Okay guys, so extraction of this Flutter is done. Now it has taken me to the folder C:/Flutter. And here you can see we have bin folder, which is very important folder. So guys, I'm just going to this bin folder because I need to set the path in environmental variable. So simply I'm going to copy this path C:/Flutter/bin, and now I will be opening environmental variable and I'm going to set the path of Flutter in environmental variable. So here in search simply type env, and guys, you can see here we have environmental variables button. Just click on this, and now under system variable, here is path variable. You can take user variable also, no problem. I'm just taking system variable and I'm selecting this path variable, and here I'm clicking on this edit button. And now guys, on this screen, I'm just going to click on this new button and I'm going to paste the path which I have copied. So here I have just pasted my C:/Flutter/bin path. And now I need to click on OK button, one more time OK, and the last time OK. So that's all guys. So the path is set into the environmental variable. Now just go to command prompt once again and type Flutter command again. So now guys, see, I'm not getting error that Flutter is not recognized as internal or external command. So my Flutter is set now. Flutter SDK is set now. Now Flutter is having what it's showing me this when you type Flutter, it's showing me what different options or menus. So in this, there is one very helpful menu known as Flutter Doctor. So this Flutter Doctor is going to show you what different options or requirement which your system is satisfying, or what the requirement is not available on your system. So now see, I'm just typing Flutter doctor, and here you can see it's showing me the things which are there on my PC and which are not there on my PC, right? So now it's showing me that Flutter is there, Windows version is satisfying. For Android, it's showing me the exclamation marks and two cross sign. So guys, you have to follow these two steps, that is command line and license agreement, whenever you are setting Flutter in mode Android Studio. And the below one you can see it's showing me what Chrome, it's showing me other thing also. So Visual Studio also. In this video I'm not going to show you about Visual Studio, otherwise the video will become very lengthy. I'm going to create a separate video for that, Flutter setting in Visual Studio. So now it's showing me issues in 3 category. We'll resolve that issue. So now guys, we will download what? Android Studio. So guys, you can open any of your favorite browser and just search for Android Studio download. And guys, here you can see the official website. You can just click on this link. It will redirect you to this page. Here you can see it's showing me get an official ID. You need to click on this download button. And guys, you will see license and agreement page over here. Just scroll down and click on this checkbox and this button. So guys, here it's showing me some message. I'm going to click on dismiss button, and you can see here my download has been started. And guys, it is going to take time, so please wait. And guys, remember one thing, here you need strong internet connection because we need lots of download. Now to install, I'm clicking on this exe. Let me minimize my browser guys. And now here I'm going to click on next button on this welcome screen. Now here choose component, it is showing me Android virtual devices. So if you want to run your Android app, your application, so you need some devices. So if you are not connecting to physical devices, then you need to install virtual devices. So your application will be run on virtual devices. So you need to click on next button by checking this install virtual devices. And guys, here it's showing me the installation location. This is the path where your Android Studio will be installed. So you need to just click on this next button. And guys, here it will be added to start menu folder. Yes, that is okay. Just click on install button. So it will start installing your Android Studio. So again, it will take a while. So please wait for it. Okay guys, so you can see my installation is done. Here it's showing me completed. I have to click on this next button. And now guys, here it's showing me Android Studio has been installed on your computer. And the check mark is there, that is start the Android Studio. So yes, I want to start the Android Studio. We need to click on this finish button. Okay guys, now here you don't need to do anything, just click up to select don't send. So it is some statistic, just click on don't send. So guys, this is welcome screen of Android Studio, and here you need to click on this next button. And now here from the installation type, we are going to select standard installation and click on next button. This is verify setting. So all the information are shown over here, like your SDK information, your virtual devices information, all the information are shown over here. So later on your SDK as well as virtual devices will be installed. So just click on next button, and here we have to agree the licenses and click on accept button. Unless you select be getting finish button. So now click on finish button guys. So now it is downloading what my virtual devices. So hence I'm saying you need strong connection. We require installation of 3 things, like Android Studio installation, and then installation of virtual devices, and installation of SDK. Okay, right, so it will take a while, so please wait. It takes I think around half an hour for completing all the installation. If your internet is good, it could be faster. Before half an hour also it could be completed. So guys, now this is done. Now my installation of Android virtual devices is done. Here it's showing me this information. I need to just click on this finish button. Okay, so guys, after this it is showing me this studio. Welcome to Android Studio, and here we have option for projects plug. Now I am going to my command prompt again, and guys, I will check again what Flutter doctor command. So now here you can see it's showing me what issues found in 2 categories. So command line and Android license status unknown. So command line tools are missing. So for this you have to install one SDK command line tools, so that you can do from using commands, or you can do through this studio also. So just go here, click on SDK manager, and guys, here there is a tab known as SDK tools. If you don't see this option, you can just make sure that this hide obsolete package is checked. Okay, so SDK tool, you can just go to that tab, and here you can see Android SDK command line. Just select that and click on OK button, and here it will show you that confirmation page. Yes, click on again OK button. Right, so now here the installation has been started, and guys, this is done. I'll just click on the finish button. Okay, so command line tool is done. We'll check again through Doctor, so Flutter Doctor, and now guys, you can see here it's showing me what, only one problem with Android Studio. So let's resolve that problem also. So we have to accept some license. Okay, so for that, whatever command has been shown, just copy the command flutter space doctor space hyphen hyphen Android space licenses. So this is going to agree all the license over here. So a total 5 type of license will come. Then we have to press Y every time. So 5 of 7 SDK licenses not accepted. So yes, just press Y key whenever it is asking. Yes, yes, again, yes, press Y key. So yes, one more time. Okay, so guys, all SDK packages license have been accepted. So we have resolved the issue of Android Studio. So I'm running Flutter Doctor command again. Boom, guys, my Android Studio problem is resolved now, and I'm doing setting for Android Studio. So it's okay for Visual Studio if it is showing any warning or issue. Right, so now what we'll do, we will go to Android Studio, and we will create project, and we will run the project. So you can create project from command line also by using Flutter create command, but I'm not showing through command line. I'm just going to Android Studio, and I'm going to show you through that. Okay, so let's go to Android Studio, and guys, here you can see I don't have any command for creating Flutter project, right? So for that, we need to install a plugin. You can see here we have a button, new project, open, get from VCS, but we don't have button for Flutter project. So we will be installing plugin. So from this tab, you can click on this plugins. Okay, so just click on this plugin, and guys, here you can search in the marketplace as Flutter, and you can see I don't have Flutter installed. So just click on this install button, right? So along with Flutter, Dart is also installed. You don't have to install Dart separately. So guys, it will install Flutter as well as Dart. So you can see now it's showing me restart the IDE. Okay, so let's restart the IDE so that the changes should get reflected. Okay, so click on this restart IDE button. And guys, now my IDE has been restarted, and here you can see now I'm getting what, another button, new Flutter project. Okay, that's what we wanted. So now click on this new Flutter projects, because we wanted to create Flutter project. Now guys, here you can see it's showing me different project details. So we have new project, empty project, and other option also, Flutter, Dart, and so many. So I'm going to select what, Flutter option over here, because we are interested in creating what, Flutter application. And now guys, here you can see it's asking me Flutter SDK path. So we have extracted our this Flutter file in C drive Flutter folder. So you need to just give that folder. You don't have to provide what path up to bin. Just write or paste what C:\Flutter. So it will determine what your SDK path, right? And then click on the next button. And now guys, here it is asking me the several details. So we have to enter all these details. So here you need to give your project name. Mostly in Flutter project, the project names are in small case. So you can just give your project name over here. Now here another thing is what, project location. So wherever you want to save your project, you can give that location by clicking on this dots. So I'm just taking my D drive, and inside that I'm taking the CS corner folder and clicking on OK button. And this is a description of the project. If you wish to change. I'm keeping the default one. And from the project type, I'm going to create what application, not plugin, module, and all that. And here we have to provide the organization name. So you can keep default one. I'm just giving com.cs corner. And here it's showing me languages also. So Kotlin will be language for Android application. It's showing me platform. So for what platform you would like to create this Flutter project? So would like to create for Android, iOS, and for web. Okay, so it will create three different platform project. So whatever you need or required for you, you can just check it. I'm just checking this 3 1, and then guys, I'm going to click on this create button. Okay, so now it's showing me creating Flutter project, and guys, here you can see my Flutter project has been created over here. And now you can see it's showing me what Android, iOS, web, because I selected that option. If you don't select, it will not come, right? So since I wanted to create application for all this, I have selected. This is just a demo application. So I'm just trying to show you that yes, what kind of things you can do in Android Studio using Flutter. So now guys, here you can see we have main.dat file. And you know what is this code? I'm not explaining this code. I'll just give brief of this code. This code will do what? When you run this, you will get one button. When you click on that button, the count of that button will be shown. Okay, that is what this code which is there by default available. So we will be running this code only. I'm not writing any new code. And now to run your code, you can see here, it's showing me no device selected, right? So where you want to run, you have to select from here. So whether you want to run on web or whether you want to run on Android virtual devices, that you have to select from here. So now I'm just selecting what from this list of option, I'm just selecting Chrome web. Okay, you can select other browser also. I'm just selecting Chrome web. So just select that, and here we have main.dat file which will be run, and guys click on this play button. Okay, so you can see it has started running my project here. Okay guys, you can see it's showing me launching main.dat on a Chrome in debug mode. So it will show my output on what? Chrome. So you can see my project has been started, and here it's showing me what? A localhost port number, and this is what my application home page. Okay, so now as I said, what output we will be getting. So here is what the push button. Just click on this, it will be incremented. Go on clicking on this, it will be incremented, right? That's what the project. The main thing is guys, we got the output, right? Guys, in my next video, I'm going to show you how to run Flutter program on emulator or Android virtual device AVD. So stay connected with my channel. So guys, I have pretty much concluded my video. Hope guys, by following my video, you are able to successfully set up Flutter on your system and you are able to successfully run Flutter application. So guys, if really my video has helped you, then don't forget to hit on like button. If you have any kind of query, you can put in comment box. I will surely reply to your queries guys. And guys, if you are new to my channel and if my video has helped you, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications from my channel. Thank you guys for watching my video till end. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.